Good morning, good afternoon, good evening guys, wherever you are in this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this YouTube video. Welcome to the Bitcoin Family YouTube channel. For newcomers, my name is Didi. A short, beautiful Wednesday morning TA update on Bitcoin. Are we going to crash or are we going to go up? Check this video till the end and you will know a little bit better. Let's quickly jump into the charts over there. This is the first chart, guys. Yes, you can see our new indicator that I will include more and more in these videos. This is of course just a bam indicator, but then including the Bitcoin family happy step and including the Bitcoin family hills and sand. The hills and sand is this thing on the bottom over here with the beautiful green hills and the yellow sand and even some blue sea. And the top, yes, this is the bam indicator. You were always used to these long flags and short flags. These are now these beautiful shapes, the red and the green big ones over there, the diamond shapes, and on the bottom on this beautiful hill and sand you can see that the short, this red one on the bottom, and the long are in line with those shapes. So you have a double confirmation, guys. Really beautiful. At the moment on the 4 hour we are in this short. Yeah, I don't know if it's a real short, because you will see when I zoom out a little bit to the day chart that we are finding support in this area. On this new indicator, guys, you can also see, to be very clear, the automated Fibonacci retracement levels over here. So we exactly went to the 0.5 level, and yeah, that's how you see it over here. So that is a really cool indication of the levels that we could go out. The 200, like you can say, there's a red thick line, 200-day moving average. This is on the 4 hour chart, but it's a 200-day moving average, because I think that is the part that we need to break, is at the one level at the moment at 48,000. So that is a level that we need to break ASAP, please. Now go into Discord to learn more about these indicators. Fully customizable, guys. You can even change the shapes and all that stuff. Now, okay, that was now the 4 hour chart. Let's zoom out a little bit to the BAM over here, the day chart. Why the day chart? Because in the day chart you can see, we were talking about this green line is going to be resistance. We broke that, then we said, okay, now this red line is going to be resistance. That we saw that, and then we drew that line. Probably we will make this move like this. Now, so we are retesting that previous resistance zone as a support. So first support test, another support test. Now it becomes time that we go up again and break that red line, and then go all the way to that green line, 52k. That is what we should be doing. And if we look here at the RSI, that is perfectly in line still. You see this trend line going up, the green one. We are bouncing off that trend line if it is okay. And if we break that trend line, then we are going to fall down another line, this yellow line, to 41k. So keep an eye on the RSI. That rhymes. Really cool. Now let's zoom out some more. This is the weekly. Like we said, the yellow stepping line is crossing the red line. Really positive on the BAM indicator. These two candles are above the red line. We should close above that red line in 4 days and 16 hours. That would be very bullish, and that would be the gas to go and bounce off this line again to that blue line on top over there, which would be again around 50k. Now, also on the weekly, sorry I skipped it now, but it's very positive, is that we see that the MACD flipping bullish. So from red to green, the blue line is crossing the red line. Very bullish, guys. Now, do I have more charts? Yes, I have. Let's see, they are over. BAM. Yes, they're really cool. BAM, Didi. This one. This one I saw on Twitter of Willy Who, and this one is telling you that we are still in a bull market. It's very simple. Why? Because these blue areas, where these blue circles are, that is where the investors accumulate Bitcoin. And these red areas, these red bubbles, circles, are the areas where the investors want to get rid of their Bitcoins. No, this is not going good. So every time we see this blue accumulation, we see this run after. So when we see this thick blue accumulation, we see this run after. Every time, just when it gets a little bit thicker, we see a huge run. Now, at the moment, I see a lot of thickness in these blue circles. For me, this is an accumulation zone for the investors that will pump the price up, because that's what we saw over here as well. Everywhere where the thick circles were bluish, thickish. So they are doubting. Here you see this red. Should we not? But here they decided. Look, the massive amount of accumulation. Really cool chart. So very important. Let's see. Then I have another chart that is, I found that one on Twitter on Kelly Kelham. Give the guy a follow because he has a great Twitter account. I do also some Twitter podcasts and everything. I did one with him. He had some really cool charts that is showing you that the Bitcoin mid-halving is coming up next week. Historically, that has been bearish, price action and strong downtrends, but Bitcoin is growing up at the moment. So on-chain data shows a stronger market, more users, less supply, less reserve risk, showing bullish trend setup. Really cool tweet, really cool data as well, because you can see that on this chart. This is the first chart. I really liked it. This is the Bitcoin reserve risk. On this one, you can see that every time when that orange line is entering this red zone, like this red zone over here, that is a moment that Bitcoin is having these huge blow off tops, and that the price will be reversing. But these green circles, these moments that we get into this green box, I don't know if you see it really well, but here the bottom is a green box, and every time this line goes out of the green box, we see these green circles, that is a moment that the Bitcoin price is going up. The Bitcoin price is going up, that the Bitcoin price is going up. You see, every time when we get out of the green box, the Bitcoin price goes up. Now, we bounced almost 2 times from that green box. So, in my opinion, this line is going to follow this arrow over there. And that would mean that the price would be bouncing up. And it's not a big bounce if we just want to go to 100K. It's almost times 2.5, so that's not that much. So, for me, very positive on this chart. Then also on this chart, guys, okay, as well, in the tweet of Kelly, these are the net position changes of all the exchanges. So inflow and outflow from the exchanges. Mostly when we see this bottom thing over here, in my opinion, that is a bullish setup. So there is a lot of outflow from the exchanges, so people are holding their Bitcoins. So that means, in my opinion, that they don't want to sell yet. So they expect the price to go up. And when the price goes up, then we get these green areas with huge volume to the exchanges, because people want to sell the Bitcoins, and that is what you see. Then you see these yellow circles where the people take profit. And so when it is red, this is when the people move their Bitcoins to an exchange. They are uncertain. Maybe should we sell? Should we buy? All that stuff. And when it's green, they move it off the exchange. They are positive that we are going to go higher. Cool setup. Then also on this chart, you can see the same. Okay, is my face okay? Yes. On this one, you can also see this is the number of active addresses, 14-day moving averages. But just like 2014, we had like 190,000 active addresses. And then in 2018, we had 625,000 active addresses. So at the moment, we have more than 900,000 active addresses. That's a lot of growth in the last couple of years. So, but the amount is continuously growing. Of course, we have these peaks, but if you look at the trend line, it's going up slowly. Really cool chart. Now we have one more chart, guys. Bam, over here. Also very awesome chart. Yes, also from Kelly's Twitter. It was a really cool thread, so give it a retweet or whatever you want to do. But if you look at this chart, this is the logarithmic growth curve. At the moment, we get the halving, like to 50% of the halving. We see these huge drops. Do you see this? So the halving is like in total 4 years period. But when we get to the mid of it, then we see these huge sell-offs. And now again, this halving, we are reaching like the mid of the halving. Do we get the same sell-off again? If we look at the logarithmic growth curve, that is almost impossible, because we are already on the bottom of the logarithmic growth curve. There is not much room to move. So are we still missing this green top over there? And is this now be after the mid of the halving? So the green that we see over here, the blow of top, are we going to see it here and then see that sell off to that line again? But that would still then be above 40k. So really cool chart. Yeah, you can read the information like he sees it over there. I see it the same, but that would mean that we have this lengthening cycle, and that even maybe we will reach these tops later than before. Like it was 51 weeks, then it became 74 weeks. Now maybe it is gonna be longer than 107 weeks. So that would be after the halving instead of in front of the mid of the halving. Really cool chart. Now, last thing is that is about our bot. Yes, there is now on Discord, you know that we are using a bot that makes like 3 to 4% an average per month. We now have the complete export of all the Bybit trades, just to be completely transparent, on our Discord. This bot traded with 1 Bitcoin and made a total realized P&L of 1 Bitcoin. So it doubled their Bitcoins from March 2021 to March 2022. Go there if you want to see it. Then you can analyze the Excel for yourself. That was everything for today. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the view of the pool and the sun is shining again in Portugal. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. What do you think about these charts? What do you think about the video? Again, 13 minutes, so it's a little bit long. Sorry for that, but I just want to share the information that is out there. Thank you for watching and see you tomorrow again. Bam!